Hey guys, James here. We are back in Montgomery County in City Skylines 2. So, at the end of the last episode, I was asking about these different types of highway that we're going to replace. This is going to end up being called the Riverside Highway. So we're going to go ahead and go along here. I know I can hold these. I just don't feel like doing it. Whole thing. We're gonna go along here. Delete that. So we're gonna leave this road. And what we're gonna end up doing, we're not doing this one. And we're not doing all of these net lanes. It would be a lot of extra work to put those in. So we are going to end up doing this one. Now, what I'm going to do right away is I'm going to select this highway and then run that, and then we'll go back and we'll throw the elevated track above it. So, the highway that we're running is the 6-lane highway with wide medians. And what I want to do here, got to figure out, I think we're going to run it. So there's going to be an intersection across here at some point. So we're going to go from here. And I should probably... Let's take a look at this. Yeah, okay. Let's have a constant slope here. If we were to run from here to here, do this. I think that'll work. Okay. And this is where we're going to come in and put it right along the river. Turn that off. This. Okay. Now I want to put it about right here. Okay. We're going to add on the right side a key wall. And honestly, along here, we should probably have left side retaining wall. Okay. Now, grab this again. Okay. I don't want it to be right on the river, but I do want it to be close. This is where it's going to get interesting up here. Okay, so we're going to run through here quick. And what we're going to do, we're going to end up moving. Okay. We're going to grab you. No. This. And what we're going to do is we're going to force ground on this portion. Maybe if we just did a wall. Okay. There we go. We'll just do this, and then we will move it, maybe. Dang, I can't do that. Okay. That will work. That's structurally sound. I signed off on that as an engineer. Works. All right. So, back to our big highway. Turn that off. We want to go constant slope. Retaining wall on the left. Key wall on the right. Oop, I think I turned a little too sharply there. More than I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and try this. Let's... Okay. Oh, we're coming in here. And this is where this is going to get interesting. I've got to figure out what I want to do exactly down here. But this is a great start. So, let's zoom along this fast as we can and just see how this looks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the massive retaining wall along here. Or key wall, I should say. That's a lot of concrete. And I'd hope it would be a little bit more natural than that. It's mostly because... So, what we're gonna do... It's because I ran with a constant slope from up here. Like, this amount of retaining wall and, like, right along here is fine. Because that's, like, almost a bridge, technically. But, like, this along here is fine. It's fine. It's fine. We get down here, and it's because the elevation is going down. So, what we're going to do... And I had constant slope on, so... We're going to just grab some of these... We're going to bring it down a little bit closer to ground level. And I know I could select these and move them to a certain height, but I don't necessarily want to do that all along here. I am kind of wanting... I do want a little bit of the key wall showing up. Like here and here is a little too low. Yeah. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of trees that had issues. We're gonna turn off everything except for trees. I forgot about it, but I need to see if there's a bulldozer tool that like a brush or like a selection button that I can just do instead of having to select these trees individually. I don't know why they all of a sudden down here just decided to float over the highway, but did. It's like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Hey, delete. Okay. Let's run along here and make sure there's no more trees out in the middle. Now, if that doesn't look absolutely urban, massive urban boulevard highway that's running down here. So, what do we have here? It's interesting. Okay. What we're gonna do, I want to take this along here, then we're going to do this, soften. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Okay. Alright, that looks a little better. We did a lot of landscaping that we probably shouldn't have, but...
delightful.
But that's what happened.
From our
Second here, guys.
erstwhile listeners.
Okay.
What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's
with this,
y'all got
what we're gonna do now,
and violins,
we're gonna grab
got something most music these days ain't. Let me
the
guess.
double train track,
Back to the great Hayden
and we are going to...
Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yes.
Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of...
Raison d'etre.
Get rid of that.
Delicious.
Going
My
elevated,
sister say, whoever you
forced,
got playing the keys
and up 10 meters.
got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk,
I should
as
probably
is for the
use like
person.
freeform
Now, let's
tool
hear
on
about
this.
one of those soulful canons.
Here. Yeah. My bad. Yep. I was like, that looks really narrow. Okay. This is going to be more difficult than I anticipated. I'm going to have to take this slow along. It might not be perfect, but as long as we don't have like pillars in the middle of the highway, fine. Or like actually in the middle of the highway and not on medians. So it is clicking really well on here, so I think it might be tracking pretty good. The snappings holding it together pretty well. But we got to about here. Then it started looking a little weird. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's dumb. Why is it doing that? Oh. So let's... Oh, that's dumb. I need to redo this. God dang it. So I need to make it at a constant slope as well. Need to come along here, make sure... Why do those... That is weird. That is weird that those do, like, the little wiggle thing. I need to come along here and make sure... These are all down, I believe. They aren't over here, though. They followed the actual elevation of the ground instead of... Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. Instead of the road that cut the ground out. Why is it deleting these? What in the heck? Yes. Alright, so we're gonna delete this, that one, all the way to, I think... Are you on the ground? I think you are. Okay. So, these ones are all good. Alright. So, grab this. We're going to turn on constant slope. See if this does it for us. No, it didn't. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So let's grab you. What if I were to go to that height? No. How about if I went to this height? Okay, I think that might work. Or not. What? What? Oh, this is annoying. Okay. So I absolutely hate that. Why is it not grabbing this and lowering that? That is dumb. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. How am I going to do this? I could obviously step this down. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't think there's a way in here make these elevated. Like, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and figure this out. So I think the best thing that we could do, I think what's happening here is there's a hill. So it's registering that the terrain elevation actually goes up right here. So I think what we're going to have to do isn't what I wanted to do here, but I think we're going to have to. We're going to have to come along here. And now that looks a lot like it's good along here. But we get here. Then we're going to do, instead of just leveling it, we're going to go from about right here to go right. Okay. So with that, hopefully next time that I draw through, I almost made a mistake there. I almost messed up the. So let's try this. Okay. So grab you. Good. Okay. Go here. To there. Pray to God that this is good. Nope. It's still registering this. Okay. So, we did get closer. I think we got an extra one. Oh, no, that one's off the ground, too. Oh. Okay. So. We've got to try. It's flat. No. I don't understand that one. Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is. The slope on this. Whoa. Mouse. Oh, sorry. The slope on this was like 0.8, I think. Let's try without the constant slope. Go from there. Go out here. And just connect in. See what we get. No, it's still having issues. I am at a loss for what is going on here. I want you guys to go to this one height. How is that a thing? I'm so confused on this. Like, that is... I'm at a loss, guys. I don't know what is happening here. I don't understand how this is. Like, I literally, I leveled this out, right? Yeah. Let's go from here. Okay. See what this did. Okay. Why is... Like, it's not even registering... Like, the problem isn't... I am so confused. Like, how does it do this? Like, I get there's this height difference, but why is it registering it from... Like, the middle should be the same height. That is so dumb. Do we need to... I don't understand. Okay, let's try. No, I want... Okay, alright. So, if we were to go here... This is the thing. We already did this. Made the road. It did this slope automatically. We had it at constant slope. That's why I'm so confused. That worked. Okay. Weird. That is so weird, guys. Okay. Let's hope this continues to work along here. Okay. Okay, they look good along here. Jeez. Alright. So, if I were to come back in here, and because I don't want a big gouge through the land as much as possible, now, I want to come back in here and make sure this didn't... Okay. That's our cheat to fix this. Good lord. Alright. I'm scared to do it down here. So, let's try this down here. Make sure we aren't, like, having issues here. These are good, it appears. Well, that one's a little low. That one's good. Good. That one is... No, that one's good too. Okay. Alright. So. Let's... see. How do I want to do this? Okay. I don't want to mess up the river. So... Okay. I don't think this is gonna work. Oop. Nope, definitely not. Okay, that works. This point. So here is where we need... We need to go lower. Okay. Maybe that'll work? It's gotta be... That is so... Okay. I'm hoping at some point it'll be made easy to tracks on the middle of roads like this. Okay, we're good until right here. Here we're having issues. Okay. Are you good? No, you're not. You are, though. Yeah. So, get rid of that, that one, that one. That one. God, actually, all of these are still... This one's messed up. Good, no. Okay, alright. So, dang it, I keep hitting escape. Sorry, guys. So, we need to go lower. All the way along here. Okay. Why is it all of a sudden saying, hey, I want to go into the ground? Okay. Dang it, I keep hitting escape. Oh my lord, what in the world happened there? Oh, that's because we were at such a low elevation. God, okay. So, can I grab this one, this one, this one, and this one, and bring them up to this one's height? Oh god, we've got some weird, wacky stuff here. Okay. You. Did it really not unclick that? Of course not. Okay. Be nice if there was like a sloping tool where we could just click and have it slope. Okay. That is what we're gonna deal with. A little bit of imperfection, but it'll be fine. We need to fix the landscape around here. A little bit, at least. Okay. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Now, are we gonna clear underneath this? Oh, no. Have issues. Okay. This bridge... Actually, going to need to raise up a little bit. Alright. Get this. Running. Here. Well, that gets a little funky there. Okay. Nothing pops through. No, that's gonna be fine. We'll be fine with that. Okay. I'm gonna make sure all of these are on the ground. Okay. Good. You are gonna be a problem. Oh my goodness, what the what? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Ooh, no. No, we're having issues. Okay. Let's see here. Can we? Okay, you're good. Okay. You're good. I want it to, like, be a smooth ride along here. As much as we can. Okay. Obviously, this gets a little, like, not perfectly aligned because I wasn't able to actually run it with the highway, so curves might be off a little bit, but I think it'll be fine.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
Okay, we're getting off here. Odd. Oh, yeah, that would be a reason. Why the Why in the world did it all the... Oh, you know what? This is where I lowered. Hey. If I grab this... Yeah, not gonna work. Okay. Okay, so... What if I were to start here? This is still technically considered floating? Like... Yes. So... I'm assuming... Let me try this. If I were to run, instead of at 30 feet, I drop to like 22 and a half. No. That doesn't actually change. That is so weird. I hate how that worked. Oh, man. Okay. So. How is that actually working? I'm so confused how this works. It's like... There must be like a base elevation that it's running from. Which is weird. Like... Now, oh god. All right. Yeah. Now, what I want to see here is if that will already tell that it's floating. Oh my god. So what is the base height that this is trying to run at? I'm so confused here. Is it this height? That's got to be what it is, right? Like here. And of course that's not gonna. Okay. We're gonna have to redraw some of this highway here. So, so weird. Okay. Let's say I were to run from here at 137 to here. If I were to come along here and just go... What? Okay, apparently not. So this is at 1... Okay, alright. So let's... World. 136, 138. Okay. I want to run, like... this. From here. Still not working. Okay. Here. Okay. Now, if I were to here do this stuff. Okay. Now, let's grab this. I want to see what it looks like if I were to just run. How bad does that look? I think it looks fine. Okay. Problem is, now have a interesting curve. Oh. Forget that's how this this curve tool works. What in the world just happened there? Okay. This random island popped up in the middle of the... Yeah. Oh! That would explain it. The water shifted some because we have cliff issues. Okay. Let's go from here. Let's see what this does here. I don't think it's going to do anything good, but we're going to go with it, and we're going to see what it looks like. Go to, like, right here. Dang it, I did it again. Apologies, guys. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. I really don't like how this is turning out. It's a lot uglier than I was initially expecting. And I mean, I wasn't expecting perfection, but I was expecting it to be a little bit better than where it's at right now. This sloping issue really threw a wrinkle in everything, and then the just not being able to match the curves is one thing that it's kind of made this not amazing. I'm just gonna go to the end right here. Okay, go along here, make sure these are all touching the median. If we get that, which it looks like we're gonna get, I think, then I'm gonna call it a success, and we're gonna figure out how to incorporate this. I was planning, I thought this was gonna go a lot quicker than it did. I was planning to work on the major interchanges, I guess, down here, and get the industrial highway put in. But I think that's gonna have to be in the next episode, guys. Yeah, this I'm not a huge fan of how this turned out. I love the idea, and I think we're gonna keep it. I don't really want to go through the whole process of removing this. But yeah, I was hoping this would turn out a lot better than it did. Out here, like I've said before, this is gonna be a lot of like single family, low density suburb essentially out here in this area. As we progress out this way, like the housing in this forest, it's not going to be huge blocks. It's going to be incorporated kind of. I'm going to try and leave as many trees as possible, but it's going to get a little bit windy out here. And then out here it'll turn more into like some blocks. But in here I think I'll probably end up using the UK low density detached, I think. I think that's what we'll end up using out there. And if I remember correctly, that's going to end up looking like a lot of these homes, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in this area. It would be nice if we had an American like suburb region pack, but we don't have one of those yet. I think there's some on the way. I don't know if they're suburb, but there's supposed to be like 2 US region packs on the way eventually. So if we do that, that might be something we replace it with in the future. But we're gonna incorporate some of this row housing as we come out this way and along here a little bit. But yeah, like through here, this is gonna kind of be some windy roads. We're gonna try and keep the forest aspect in here and maybe like add in some parks and stuff. But yeah, as we get out this way further, it'll start turning into more suburb-like and blocks and stuff. Might end up adding some cul-de-sacs and stuff like this as well. So that's going to be a lot of low-density housing out here. And one thing I've really been looking at is we have a lot of map space. Like, I'd say, what is this? Probably a third of our map is on the other side of Interstate, 93? That we're calling it? Yeah, Interstate 93. Like, a third of the map is over here. And what I'm thinking we're going to end up doing over here, around this lake, I want to put in, like, some low-density housing as well, big suburbs, stuff like that. And running up these valleys, I would like to throw like a big road, like a not a huge, but like a 4-lane road that runs up, winds up through these hills, and then have just smaller roads offshooting it, some dirt roads and stuff, and like houses spread out throughout the hills up here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Combined with, yeah, like we're gonna have a big, probably a trumpet interchange here, where this will just come in and get it meshed in here, kind of like this one. And yeah, I think I didn't even unpause in this. Yeah, I want you guys to let me know what you think about this highway that we ran through. Hoping I really don't know what to think about it. So let me know what you guys think. I'm like 50-50 on keeping it or not right now. So you guys let me know what you think. In the next one, I might hold off on messing with that, but I think what I'm gonna work on in the next one is getting some sort of connection in here between US Highway 245 and what is going to be the main downtown boulevard. And then obviously the main thing we're going to work on is the highway over here. And I actually did switch this up. I think I'm just going to run with this along here, and we're going to run this all the way back over here. And it's going to come in. We're going to bring it probably like, I'm just going to draw it in real quick, just to show what I'm thinking. I'm thinking something like this, and it's gonna come in, and we'll run a. It's gonna be interesting. We aren't going to add a connection for here to this from 245 to 45, but this highway, which I don't know what we're gonna call this one, we're gonna run it so it connects here to Highway 45 and onto 245 in both directions. So it's gonna be kind of like coming here, it'll go under and connect here. Here we'll have running off, running over and on. It's gonna be an interesting an interesting interchange here. So I think I'll work on that in the next episode, and I'll do a little bit of looking around at interchanges for some inspiration on how something like where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 highways will come together. See if there's something like that, and get some inspiration. Because I mean, I've got an idea of how I want to do this, but I have to remember this is going to be extremely dense down here. This part is going to be like all massive skyscrapers, so there's going to be a lot of traffic down here. And I want these exits and interchanges to run smoothly. So that, guys, let me know if you have any ideas. Let me know what you think on the new Riverside highway here. We'll game this quick before I end it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Apologies for it being mostly a pause video. But yeah, let me know what you think, and see you guys in the next one.